and welcome to the Cornerstone Therapy blog posts. Today we are looking at a classical trip through anatomical history, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to just explain why, for such a vast subject, art was chosen. And if you've read all the way through the blog post on cornerstonetherapies.blogspot.com, you will know that we've gone from 24,000 BC and looked at the Willendorf statue of Venus, and we've gone right through to Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. And I just wanted to take a couple of minutes out and explain why I think, when looking at anatomy, art is such a good way of presenting it to either new clients, new readers, or indeed therapists. Art is accessible to everybody. We see it every single day, whether we're looking at advertising, if we're looking at museum pieces, or if we're looking at colouring books with kids. And a lot of the time people are drawn, or images of people are presented in great ways. And in the blog we looked at statues primarily, and sketches of hands, and how mobile and mechanical they are, how complicated they are to express emotion in art. And I think because of the accessibility of art, anybody who's interested in the way the body moves can look at it, whether you're a professional body worker, or if you're a client, or if you're just beginning your journey into getting to know your own body more. With art, it is static. Either you're looking at photoshopped models, or you're looking at Michelangelo's David. And because of that static state, it is very easy to get your eye into looking at bodies. Bodies are never textbook, and this is something that you'll see in the blog posts a lot. We move, we're dynamic, we do not stand there in anatomical position and live life. We move, and it's great. And what I like with statues especially is, if you're just getting into seeing how the body relates to life, is that it can show where it's tight and long. So for instance, if I flex my elbow, you'll see that this part of my arm becomes quite short. The muscles have to contract to do that. And then underneath comes quite long and quite weak. And you can start seeing that kind of like flow throughout the whole body. So if someone is hitch-hipping, and say their right hip is getting quite high, like they've carried a child on their hip for a while, this part of the body, the right side, will contract and become quite short, and then the left side will become quite long. As therapists, we like this a lot. It helps a lot in orthopaedic assessments, and we like to see it in movements. But I don't think that's really appropriate for people to start their journey on looking at anatomy. They need a static thing that they can concentrate on, and that is why I think art is fantastic to practice on. I'd really advise, if you're reading this blog, or if you've followed me in the past, or if you're a client of mine and you've been bored senseless with my anatomy in the treatment room, I'd really advise just go out there, look at Kate Moss in a photo, see where she's short and tight, and how you'd release her, and how you'd strengthen her, strengthen her weaker, longer side maybe, or I don't know, look at Johnny Depp and see how he holds his head. Whatever takes your fancy, and whatever floats your boat, and whatever you really want to get into, I really advise taking some time out and do a really good Google search, have a rampage on the internet of some really good art imagery, and see what you start seeing. Do you notice that heads come too far forward, that shoulders rotate, or if you're looking at an army sergeant, is it the other way around? Are they too retracted and they're too static in their shoulders and they can't come forward into a natural stance? Have a look, have a play, and see what you come up with. But that is why this blog, A Trip Through Classical Anatomy, has been so focused on art. I hope it's helped, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care, bye.